Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Bring Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbed, and we pick right back off where we were at the last episode. We finished War for 2, and now let's hit the ground and do Gundams in the Jungle. Gundams in the Jungle! Both of those have 10%, so that means I can replace it. That also has 10%, so you know what? I do not feel the slightest bit bad for replacing you. Sort by event bonus. G3, absolutely. We'll just toss the G3 there. I'm gonna steal Amuro and have Amuro pilot the G3, sorry. And batch formation. Take out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not want any of you guys. Sort by event bonus. Ooh, we could take the Zuda. And the Kildolfer. Nice. Good choices. Good choices. What's our choice of supporters? We could put... I guess we're gonna put Soletta there and have Amuro pilot the Kildolfer. That'll be fun. Alright, there's our team. 106 boost. Works just fine. Gotta get all those extra rewards. Now let's continue on with 8th MS team. Come on, I hit download. Ensign Shiro reporting for duty to the 8th MS team. Welcome. I'm the base commander, Kojima. The person responsible for Metal Gear Solid? I never did care for air conditioners. I prefer to shelter from the sun in places like this. You must have all heard by now that Zeon's supposedly hiding a secret factory somewhere. But we have no idea what they're trying to do. We mobilized because the line of defense has been shifting in our direction. At any rate, our mission is to break through the enemy's perimeter and smash them. Lately, skirmishes are breaking out all over. I'm sure your sortie orders will come down before long. The Chief Petty Officer will fill you in. Take over, Karen. Sir! The 8th MS team... What's really annoying is doing like a husky woman's voice. Because if I try to make it gruff, I go too gruff. But if I try to go feminine, I end up going here. The 8th MS team is requesting support. Check the weapons and ammo. Hurry up with those supplies. Yeah, it's really not the right voice. Listen good. Zeon's not going to show up on our schedule. Now pull those camo nets off, soldiers! So this is my mobile suit. A Gundam. Now true, it's a Gundam that's made out of spare parts, but hey. Literally, that is what the ground Gundams are. Alright, the commander has instructions for us before lunch. I'm sorry I haven't had more of a chance to get to know you all. I'll just say this. Whatever happens, don't get killed. I'll also be doing all I can to prevent you from losing your lives. No matter, No matter how heroic you may be in a fight, it doesn't mean anything if you end up dying. As your commander, it's my job to see that everyone in this unit makes it back alive. And just do your best. Giving a voice to female characters is tough in general. Oh, tell me about it. It's my hope we can all enjoy victory together when it comes. Now matter. Yeah, exactly. The translation here could use a little polishing sometimes. That is all. All hands, prepare to move out. Dismissed. Well, he talks the talk. Now care to show us how good you actually are? Show me a man who wants to go and die. You're disappointing me, Commander Newbie. But we know he's a good pilot. We're about to find that out. I hope we make it back alive. All of us. Sanders, you're on my right. Joshua, take left wing. I'll take point. Roger. Huh. 8th team, move out! Commander, we're about to leave our defense line. From here on, no radio transmissions are allowed. I'm aware of that. All communications from here on are to be point-cast only. Kill all lights. Switch over to laser sensors and IR on your monitors. We'll see how long you can keep this act up. Huh? That's close, kid. Get Newbie on the line and don't make a sound. Range 2300. Counting numerous mobile suits. Checking their sound prints. Zaku's! Alright, I'll go and check it out. Want to play decoy, huh? Do you have what it takes? It worked! Ah! Uh-oh. This isn't like space. This unit is so heavy. Trying to get killed on your first assignment? Chief Joshua, what are you trying to do? It's reckless. I'm saying your piloting skills isn't up to this situation. What? Are you trying to insult me? I don't care how you take it. Room. I'll stop that guy. Just watch. Oh shit, that's a lot of Zaku's. She thinks I can't take them on. Huh, I'll show her. Victory! Destroy all enemy units! Let's go! Alright, well, it's literally just a bunch of units. Amro, get in there. There we go, get the support. This is a mobile suit! Don't think they can kill me so easily! Brrrt. Oh! cannon is strong enough to kill without a support attack. Beautiful. And that shows no animation, probably because we've already seen it somewhere else. Sharzaku. .180mm cannon. I knew you were young, but I didn't think you'd be that naive. You want to survive yourself before you talk about seeing the rest of us back alive. Soletta Mercury. Fire some rocket launchers. Fire the map attack. Oh! Totally didn't see you. Stand by, Elidor. Chain gun. What do we do if we see the enemy? Can we fight them like this? I can't tell if I want to fight either. But the enemy's approaching. That means get ready to attack. Always gotta love the brutes. Athrun. Take them out. And take them out. Enemy forces destroyed. Alright, time to head back. Good work, everyone. So the kid didn't get himself killed after all. Well, we can thank the mobile suit for that. Battle clear. Ooh. We did that one in, basically 10 minutes. Awesome. More short stages like that, please. There we go. Captured ourselves, or not captured. Got a clear reward of a gun tank. Very useful. Very useful. Alright, time limit on trust. Fanboymas, hello! Welcome to us doing a little bit of the event. So, keep everything the same, keep everything the same. Let's roll. Yeah, download the extra stuff. How you doing, Fanboymas? Hope life's treating you well. As we have our late night stream. Upon completing its first sortie, the entire Wraith MS team makes a safe return. Its next mission is to attack and destroy the enemy bunker base, located deep in the jungle. Doing okay? Wondering if 8th MS team will ever be in Super Robot Wars again? Well, if it isn't, you can always go back and play Super Robot Wars GameCube and then check out the translation credits and think of me in there and say, hey, thank you, Stabity, for being on the translation team for Super Robot Wars GameCube. But the enemy, it takes advantage of the environment and overwhelms the team in attack. It is forced to retreat temporarily. Pillboxes in front, an entrenchment with Zaku's, all topped off with a steep slope. How are we going to attack those pillboxes with them taking advantage of the natural terrain? We're going to need backup. If we wait for reinforcements, they'll trap us. What's this? A waterfall? If I follow the river and come up the western slope, maybe I can take them by surprise. Easier said than done. The whole area is crawling with guerrillas. Chief Joshua, you command from here. Give me 3 hours. I'll get there and launch a surprise attack. The rest of you will draw the enemy out from the front. Sir, allow me to add, we can only hold out against their attack for an hour at most. I realize that. You can count on me. Don't let the guerrilla scoundrels get you. Guerrillas or not, they're still civilians, right? Dumbass! Those civilians are the ones you gotta watch out for! Shiro heads out alone to his designated position for the plan, but is ambushed by a guerrilla group and winds up captured. The time comes for the 8th MS team to begin its operation. It launches an attack, yet there is no sign of activity from Shiro's Gundam ground type. Nellador, what's the situation up top? And nothing new! How much longer is it gonna keep us waiting? Shiro grows desperate in his prison at the guerrilla base, realizing the time to commence the operation has passed. His companions will be in danger without him on the field. However, the guerrillas refuse to believe his story. All except the chief's daughter, Kiki Rosita, who is convinced by Shiro's determination in aiding his teammates. Remember, according to the author of 8th MS Team, it was vitally important to include a scene of her bathing naked in the river. She agrees to release him, but only on the condition that he free her village from Zeon occupation and provide them with the captured goods and materials. Shiro agrees, and the chief lets him go. Kiki decides to accompany him to ensure he complies with their terms. Shiro hurriedly follows Kiki directions to the battlefield, where his teammates have been waiting. Come on. Come on. He's late. What's the commander doing? Oh, we can't confirm his location. Damn it, this is what I get for trusting that troublemaking commander. Sanders, we're played out. Fall back under the viaduct. But our commander... We can't hold out any longer! Chief, the pillboxes! No question about it! It's the commander! Alright, now the fun begins! Huh, took him long enough. The commander finishes any job he starts. Whoa! Look at that ammo depot fly! Are you really an ensign? What about it? If you're gonna bail, now's the time. I brought you this far. No way I'm bailing now. Suit yourself. All right, let's fight. Space Vietnam. That probably actually happens in Vietnam. Begin! Destroy 2 pillbox production types. Pillbox production types? Okay. Sure, if you say so. Oh geez, that's a big map. Ah, that's fine. You get your butt over there. Alright, you're all in range, perfect. Knock you out. You know what? No. We'll take Holdolfer. Knock out the pillbox. Then knock out the pillbox with the support attack. Let's keep this up. Sweep through the entire base. Condition achieved. An explosion inside the base? My allies are all here. The guerrillas are on our side. The guerrillas are attacking too. Then it's only a matter of time before it falls. But they won't have victory without a few bruises to take home. The Fetty Mobile suit will eat my fire! Destroy all enemy units. Let's go! That's just a regular Zakutu. Oh no, it is Norris. It's not moving with the Zakus. Just what I was hoping to find. You can kiss your Fetty Gundam goodbye! I do wonder how quickly the new Evangelion show will get into Super Robot Wars. The 30-minute short or an actual show that I'm not aware of. The soldiers of the base have all evacuated. It's a shame I couldn't destroy one of the Gundams, but I'll have to retreat too. Yeah, we definitely need to pack some supporters on that side, but that's all right. 180mm cannon, go for it. We're not about to waste the opening the commander created. Now's our chance. Let's go. I mean, it's being made by the same man who called Super Robot Wars producer in the middle of the night asking if his new mech show could be in Super Robot Wars. I mean, that is fair. That is what Hideki Anno did. And if I recall, isn't that the reason why they released it on the Sega Saturn? Fire some shots off to there. Fire some shots off to there. Oh, a combat helicopter. That's new. May as well shoot a bit further out. Take that, get over there. And you probably can't even reach anything further, can you? Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. That's as far as you go. Take you down. Five units, and 3 of them are there, and 2 of them are there. Okay, well. There you go, blow you up. Blow up the combat helicopter. Kick. Hello, streamer. If you want to follow me, follow back forever. You don't want to watch videos, don't have to turn off the notification. Meanwhile, we can help each other build. Hey, why not? Thank you for the chat. That leaves me with just 2 more chatters needed on Rumble this month. Alright, let's hop on over there as well. Alright, back to the stream. Hellador! Can't even reach anyone. Head on over, and last one is the Camphor. There we are. We're the support. Don't get carried away charging ahead. I know that. And I would laugh if they made the next Neon Genesis Evangelion series with it being in Super Robot Wars in mind. Would not be surprised if that was the case. Alright, let's go blow some dudes up with the bazooka and call this out. I would be super up for a Super Robot Wars that was a series. Like, if they just started with some really classic, you know, do original Gundam, grab some other stuff similar, get other low-power stuff for the first series, and then just kind of keep going up and up. I mean, the company owner loves Super Robot Wars, that's true. Good grief, you were cutting it close for a moment there. Commander, what took you so long? Well, there's a story behind that, but let me explain myself later. Whatever the cause, the 8th team completed its mission, and without any casualties. And then the gorillas pull up, and they all want to grab a bunch of stuff. 19,000, another really good finish. 10,000 is all it takes for full. AKA too long to talk about in a firefight. Yeah, exactly. Here we go, get our first clear bonus, and let's move on. Despite the unexpected trouble, the 8th MS team performs the assault on the bunker base with success. As promised, Shiro asks his companions to grant the war spoils to the gorillas. The hell do you think you're doing? Commander, these guys are stripping the place clean. Please do something. We made a deal. Let them do whatever they want. Any objections, Chief Joshua? No, and Karen will do. Sorry I kept you guys waiting today, Karen. Sir. Shiro, you have a minute? Yeah, I'll be right there. That man-made allies of gorillas. Huh. I wouldn't mind the other OG Super Robot Wars game made into animes. Oh yeah, we'd all love those. Maybe get things kind of a little cleaned up, trim it out. Get a good translation, of course. That's important. All right. Let's take on number 4 and be halfway done with the story of the event. Third time's the jinx. Uh-oh. I thought third time was the charm. 106. Actually, do we have... Oh, missions. Just our daily. That's all it is. Some event medals. Nope, not event stages. I specifically wanted to jump back to dev diagram and say... Say we bulk develop ourselves another GM ground type. And we take that guy and build ourselves a GM sniper. Ooh, we can do more than just that. We can take a second one too. There we go, the GM sniper. One of 3 sniper units during the 1-year war. There's the GM Sniper, GM Sniper 2, and GM Sniper Custom. Eventually get Obari involved as he would. Obari would totally want to get involved. Gundam ground type, we can totally do ourselves a Gundam ground type. Let's bulk develop a GM ground type. Come on. Stop thinking so hard. We're not paying you to think, game. Go. Come on. Come on. Jeez. Alright, get ourselves the unit upgrade data for crossing the 50% line. And what's left over here? Gundam ground type GM head. That's what I figured. And that's gonna be the Easy 8. That sure is the Easy 8. Alright, and we're out of development materials, so back to the stage we go. Number 4. Third time's the jinx. Alright, what do we get? There are pockets of soldiers within the Federation forces who often refer to Terry Sanders Jr. of the 8th MS team as the Reaper. The nickname comes from the belief that he is jinxed. In every third mission in which he has participated, all of his teammates have wound up dead. He has suffered much over his concern about this jinx, and the occasional bouts of conflict he has with other members of the Force. As if to disregard this outright, the 8th MS team is given their third order to sortie. They are to cover the rear flank of an advancing unit. Any enemy that appears must not be allowed to escape. Despite being in the middle of a mission, Sanders fears he may again be the cause of his teammate's death and requests a transfer. Karen grows angry at Sanders' cowardice. She attempts to put his mind straight. You're still going on with that crap? Why don't you grow a pair already? All the other teams I've served with have been wiped out on their third mission. Only I made it out alive. Third time jinx? As long as I'm in it, the 8th MS team is doomed to die. And that's why I want to leave. Isn't thinking that it's your fault your friends got killed just a little bit conceited? Who do you think you are? Do you hear me, soldier? We're in the middle of a mission, Sanders. I can't accept your transfer out here. Now get back to your post. But this is an order. Sir. Don't worry. We'll be the ones who cure you this crazy idea. Losing his whole team time and again has left Sanders traumatized. Will the jinx repeat itself on this third mission? A heavy air weighs down on the team after his concern is revealed. Shiro observes the state of his team and expresses their need to trust each other. If they are to survive, they must have faith. Finally, the trial of truth arrives. A giant mobile armor developed by Zeon approaches the encampment, where Shiro and his team are hunkered down. A warning alarm! I have ears. We may be at its limit. The telemeter is also acting strangely. I don't think so. Contact all units. Have them form an airtight defensive line. I want the Upsalus's flight path secured. Norris, give me a report on the condition of the unit's body. Sir, I see no apparent changes at the moment. All right. Continue monitoring the load rate. Yes, sir. Miss Ina, you shouldn't push it too hard. I'm getting another strong vibration through the main body. Current altitude 4,000. The load's too high. I can't maintain this altitude. Going into a dive. Try to override the code in the central computer. We're inside Fetty-controlled territory. Be careful. I can't climb. I know you can do this. Just stop its descent. Yes. Diffuse Minovsky particles. We'll increase altitude and maintain contact with the base. Please. This is the escort unit. Looks like she managed to stop falling just in time. Well done, Ina. Send out the reserve troops as well. We have to keep the Fetty's eyes off the Upsalus's fight path. They're on the move. And headed this way. I have visual confirmation of enemy mobile suits among their ranks. Seriously, what in the world are they trying to do? Sanders, we're going to move into Area 376. You read me? I'm taking point. Now follow me. Yes, sir. Victory condition is destroy all enemy units. And no mission conditions, so this should be a fast one. Who do you have in range? Nobody. Take you out. Oh, darn it. That's fine. We can find somebody that you can attack. Good. The enemy's up to something. I can't predict their movements. Get a hold of yourself. We all have to make it out alive. Good job. I can't let them die. I won't let them die. It depends on me. Good job. Enough for you to get the kill? No, it is not. No. There we are. Take out the dot. If you're afraid to let your teammates die, then you have to fight to protect them, especially those you treasure. Yeah, you can't even reach anyone. Oh well. Beam javelin. There we go. Good job cleaning out the rear lines. Shotgun. Shotgun. There we are. Take out those steps. Meanwhile, you can head out here and not be able to hit anybody. Okay, that's fine. One, two, and there are people on the north, but not anyone you can reach. And you can't reach there either. And neither can you. Lovely. Well, that thing's defensive. Alright, and we'll see how well we can do on the counterattack stage. There we are. Get the kill there. And even a support defense, which is always cool. And, oh! Wait, what? Oh, he's attacking the striker. Yeah, the striker can take him out, no problem. That one needs the support attack. And there we go, there's our victory. What's going on here? Commander, the enemy's pulling back. It's like they want us to follow them. Ah, strange. Something's going on here. What are they after? Battle clear, get our rewards, almost 18,000, very nice. Get those and let's continue on. Alright, that is halfway through with the story, but we can fit in another stage this episode. The Demon Overhead. And of course, we won't be stopping at this episode if you're on the stream, so don't feel like you want to leave. Alright, let's go on. No need to change up the teams. Yoink! Oh, what the hell is that? Commander, listen to this. About 25 clicks to the east. Roger, we should reach the Apsalis soon. It's somewhere in the jungle. Hurry up and secure the Apsalis' flight path. Oh, what's this? I can barely hear it because of Minovsky particle jamming, but I think some sort of enemy unit is headed this way. But why isn't it coded? Alright, we'll stay here and wait for it. All units lay low. You really think it's coming this way? It's definitely coming. Commander, it'll be over your head in 40 seconds. Gotcha. I'll let them pass and see what happens. This might be Sanders's... Ah, shut it! Oh... I'm picking up a pressure vibration. This thing's pretty huge. Way bigger than a mobile suit. Jet fighter engines, multiple contacts. Here they come. Let them pass. Huh? Who did that? Concentrate on that point. Secure the Apsalis' flight path. Hey, you dumbass! Why'd you fire at them? What do we do? They're coming right for us. Scatter! Oh, what'd he do that for? You read me, Sanders? I'm not gonna die. Just watch me. Karen, the hell are you doing? Yeah. There. Did you see that? Huh? Oh! Karen! Ah, it's huge! What the hell is that? Now that we're in the open, we've got no choice but to destroy it. Everyone, resume formation! We're taking Zeon's new weapon down! What do you mean data update required returning to main screen? Boo! Boo! Do not like. Do not interrupt gameplay. Bad game. Bad game. Come on. Come on. And the unit database icon was a GM head. Nice. All right, let's try that again. Actually, I want to go to story. Third time's the jinx. We were at story 2. You know, just in case we want to get here. I assume we should be near the end of it. Oh, never mind. I guess it might take us back to the story. Skip, 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 skip. Yeah, okay. Apparently we did watch all of that, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get the other story just if we continue on. Come on. Come on. Stop taking forever, game. Alright, that's the story done. Back to the event stages, and number 5, and continue. Oh, what the hell is that? Man, listen to this. Alright, we gotta fast forward some more. Catch up to where we were. Alright, there's the machine gun. Come on, keep it coming, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yeah, she shoots the one down. The Apsalis comes in, smashes into the Gundam, knocks it down. Ah, it's huge. Ah, the hell is that? Now that we're in the open, we got no choice but to destroy it. Everyone, resume formations. We're taking Zeon's new weapon down. There we go. Victory conditions. Destroy all enemy units. Alright. Eldolfer. Get yourself in such a position that allows you... Huh. Okay. I guess that's gonna leave you there. Shiro! The hell is that monster? It can't be a mobile suit, but it's not a warship either. Going into combat. I won't let them destroy the Apsalis. Well, it turns out yes, she will. She has no choice. We're just gonna destroy it. Go, take the 100mm cannon, use that to soften that target up. I've about had it with these jungle fetties. I'll put a stop to them and protect Miss Ida! Goodbye, Norse. Forgive me, Miss Ida. May as well use the stronger attack just because. Attack 1. Attack 2. And you can maybe go there. Perfect. Take you out without the map. And take the rest of them out with the map. Oh. That entire bit is gone. We're gonna get everything with a map attack. Oh, that's gonna be good if we do. Yes, we do. Haha. Battle clear. Sweet. Bum ba da na na na. Oh, it's still moving. And if you came all this way, bring it on. You forsaken monster! You're not killing anyone! I won't let anyone die! How do you like this? He's insane! I'm not the Grim Reaper! I won't lose! I won't! I'm not gonna lose! Shoot! Keep shooting! Keep shooting till your guns overheat! Miss Ida, it's too risky to stay that close to them. Get out of there now! Right. Did they retreat? Sanders, you were great! See, Sanders? I'm still alive! Yeah, still alive. Oh, we made it! Yeah, somehow. Of course we did. We can break any jinx, as long as we have faith in each other. With the power of friendship. There we go, 5 out of 11 if you count the hard stages, or 5 out of 8 if you're only counting the story stages. Alright, anyway, we are wrapping up the episode. Do hang tight because the stream continues on. But if you're watching the VOD, hang tight and I'll see you guys in a bit. Or yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. So please, until then, like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Gig. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.